This is a 2005 VW Golf 5 1.9 TDI Comfort Line, and it's mine, and I'm selling it. So in this video, I'm going to take you through a bit of the specs, details, and just the general how it's been to own it. It's really sad that I have to let it go, but things move on. I'm Jean-Jacques Westhuizen, and you're watching CaRBoT. Firstly, the most noticeable thing on the car probably would be the 18-inch rims that it's riding on. It's obviously not standard. The paint, the color of this car, this type of blue, it's a beautiful blue, and it's a very rare color. It's in really good condition. A few paint chips on the bonnet, you get that. There's a little bit of a scuff here on this black piece here where the previous owner's buddy reversed into him with his Corsa. Corsa was green. Yeah, you can tell that by the paint that doesn't want to come off, but it's fine because you know it's not been in an accident. Then moving to the roof, it's slightly got some sun damage already, so obviously that you might want to have a look at that. The mirrors were repainted, resprayed very nicely, as was the grille, so that's all been done. Old cars like this, they do tend to get sun damage. Like I said, this is a 2005 model, so it is 18 years old and it's been in the sun quite a while. With the 18-inch rims, it's riding on 235/40 R18 tires. Really good rubber, the Sava Intensa UH ultra high performance tires. Not really what's necessary for this car, but now I can corner it. It's nice. All the door locks work, all the electric windows work really well, and then the only issue we have is the boot. What it doesn't have is a shock on this side. So the shock mounting, it happens a lot on this age of VW, sort of tore out of the bodywork. But it's really quick. You just weld a little plate on and Bob's your uncle. Got a really big boot for this type of car, for a hatchback. Oh, also the seats have a 60/40 split, so and you've got that little access panel in the middle, so you can carry longer items through the middle. Then moving around to this side, there is the magnificence of the Mark V Golf interior. On the inside, it's very Golf. Everything's very practical, everything's very well laid out. The steering wheel is a bit worse for wear, has seen better days, but it's not that expensive to just get new leather for a steering wheel. Then it's got a non-standard touchscreen radio fitted with Bluetooth, GPS navigation, and everything you might need in the car. It's got climate control, which is very nice. Works very well still. It really does. Only on recirculate though. Then you've got heated leather seats, lovely heated leather seats. The passenger one is a bit torn, and then you've got cruise control, which is great in a car that's from 2005. Very comfortable drive, and that actually brings me to the power. So the driving experience. Well, it's a diesel hatchback, so you've got a lot of turbo lag. But you've got a lot of torque as well, so overtaking on the highway, really easy. Power wise, this car when it was new put out 77 kilowatt and 250 newton meters of torque. This one doesn't put that out because, well, I've put a hybrid turbo on it and I've put a stage 1 tune on it as well, so it produces, and it's been done on the dyno, it produces 122 kilowatt and 370 newton meters of torque, so you're not going to have an issue overtaking in this car. With all that torque, it's really good for overtaking on the highway. Your turbo lag is obviously still there, very much there on an older car like this. I can tell you that it does keep up with your standard Mark V GTI, so it's a bit faster than standard. It's a joy to drive because it's got all that torque. You don't have to pay too much at the pumps for diesel because it's light on fuel, very light. Oh, I didn't mention this. Yes, so another thing, I did the headliner. I redid the headliner with this nice black and blue fabric. People who've owned old VWs and Audis will know that the headliner starts sagging after like 10 years. Especially this generation, this era of VW Audi Group cars, and it looks really nice. Yeah, looks real nice. It's got a sunglasses thing as well, which is cool. It's a very practical car. So I'm 1.85 meters tall and I'm sitting in my ideal driving position, and now I'm going to go and sit in the back behind myself and show you how much space there is. There we go, and shut the door. So I've got a little bit of knee room still. Remember, this is an 18-year-old car. Headroom's really good. I've got enough space there, and I can sit comfortably behind myself. On long journeys, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Also, while I'm back here, it's got too many airbags to count. In fact, not really, it's got 10. But yeah, it's got 10 airbags. You're very safe in this car in the event of an unfortunate accident. And an ashtray, which is very 2005. There's an ashtray in the back, which has never been used. I don't smoke, so the car has never been smoked in. That's another important thing. The car has never been smoked in. Looky here. This is the armrest, and then that's the thing I was talking about. Also, electric windows in the back. The only thing that's not that great is they don't go all the way down. A couple of other things: automatic lights, automatic wipers, electric mirrors, heated mirrors. It's got all the I'd say normal luxuries that you get in a new car today, with a much more powerful engine than, for say, a Polo 1 litre TSI. I don't want to sell it. There's nothing wrong with it. I've done the gearbox bearings, I've done the engine mounts, I've done the CV joints. This car has been pretty much overhauled in many respects. So the owner of this vehicle, me, wants 70,000 Rand for it. I'm willing to come down on that price, as I still have the original 16-inch rims that the car came with. If you take those, I'll come down from the 70,000 Rand price. Otherwise, 70 grand with these lovely 18-inch rims and 80% tires. They are almost brand new. Yeah, I've got a guy coming to look tonight. I'm going to show him the video and let's see what happens.